Hi there, and welcome back to another DungeonDanger Devlog video. Today I'm gonna take you through one of my final weeks working on this project. This week I mainly focused on getting my game ready for some basic playtesting, and I was also already able to do some playtesting, but most of the feedback that I got was like bugs and stuff. So I started to work on it right away to fix the bugs and make a new build so I can do more playtesting, which I've done about now. Today I'm gonna make another build and do another run of playtesting. I still have some things, some basic things, some glitches that I didn't wasn't able to fix in time, but I think I still yeah can get a lot of knowledge from this final playtest. And then the only thing that I have to do next week is to work on the final scenes. I fixed this already, so I can put that over, place it over there. Um, yeah, the final things are actually just finishing. So adding more sound effects, adding a final credit scene, some music. I wanted to make my own music, but I don't think I have enough time for that. More sound effects, more particles. For the boss fight, I have pretty much everything set up. Only I just want I want to have more patterns, so the boss is a little bit more unpredictable, and it gets a little bit more hectic in the end. And of course, I need to edit some things like the controls screen and stuff because some things are not included yet. Let me just show you what I'm talking about. So, in the start scene, I added some basic things like this hallway. I changed the name actually because Dungeon Danger, it's okay for like a proof of concept, but I wanted to change the name to Trials of the Light Temple for now. Maybe I'll change it later as well. Um, just because Dungeon Danger doesn't really sound that impressive. And then, so this is really simple. It's the same thing actually. We have some torches. If you start the game up, you get some text, some story. The story is not really that interesting. Some particle effects in the background, and then when you click any button, the text speeds up, and then in the end, if it's done, it's gonna fade out to black before uh, yeah showing the player and giving you control and starting the game. So some other things I changed in the main scene is I used to have the first save statue, like the save statue tutorial. I used to have it up here in this room, but I noticed a lot of players just walked around it and didn't really notice it. So I decided to add some lights to the statue and put it in like its separate thingy over here. So it takes up a little bit more of your attention. Um, Also, I don't know if I added this already next last week, um, but I added an extra room over here with some archer enemies, and then if you kill these, this goes open. This opens up. You can activate the stair in the main room, and then here's the hint for the right order for these torches. And even if you're not able to connect these torches to this hint, then in the main room there's a sign which tells you that you have to light some torches. Really subtle. Um, this all stayed pretty much the same. I added some minor details like some torches and stuff, but nothing really major. Added another save statue over here. Added some pricing. So this one is a little bit more expensive. Also, when you buy it for the first time, you have to pay, but then the next time you already paid, so you can save for free. I might change that mechanic later, but for now that's fine. And then over here, pretty much nothing changed. And in the boss room, there's actually a final boss now. It doesn't work perfectly yet. Like you can attack it. you can get hurt by it, but the collision detection is not really that good. And the pattern, like I said, it's just going around in circles right now. So I added these extra goons just to make it a little bit more difficult. And then there's not really an end to it now. So um, if you kill the tail, each time it breaks off, and at some point the whole boss explodes. But I just need to add like a little cutscene at the end where you can see that it dies. Maybe like a beam of light appears, and then you can step into that, and that teleports you to the final credit scene or just something, because now it's like a really a really weird ending. Um, yeah, I think that's pretty much about it. So most of the things that I added are behind the scenes, so little things like bugs. Um, be, for example, the save system, some things weren't working correctly, like the doors and the keys still respawning, but I managed to fix most of that. So I think I'm gonna I think I'm gonna work a little bit more on this, and then next week I'll show you my progress, and then we're almost done. So I'll see you next week.